get a degree in it, there's usually a job for it. Yeah.
So I've been hearing about these mosquitoes that are becoming aggressive during the daytime, and I have actually noticed my daughter getting bit during the day at school. She'll come home and she'll have like welts on her from being out in the grass during the day. Is that typical?
So number one, report that to the health department. There are a lot of species of mosquitoes. So like, does everyone know what a species is?
Yep.
It looks similar, but there's different types. So like, like when we go to the ocean, there's different types of whales, right? There's different types of dolphins, there's different types of fish. So there's actually multiple species of mosquitoes. This is a culex. This is what we have all over in California. This carries West Nile virus. It can also carry malaria, but there's a new one on the street called Aedes. You guys ever heard the word Aedes mosquito? They're also called the Asian tiger mosquito. It was imported from Asia, we think from little bamboo plants. And they're the ones that bite during the day. So the culex, the United States mosquitoes, they used to only bite really at dawn and dusk. So in the morning and around time sunset. The Aedes bites all day, and they love to eat, unfortunately. And they carry different diseases like Zika. So our guy can't carry Zika, their guy can, and that's what we're worried about because he also carries things like dengue, Lassa. There's a bunch of mosquito-borne diseases that we're very concerned about. I would list all of them, but yeah.
I was bit a lot by like a black and white mosquito.
A black what?
Black and white, like striped.
So this is a culex that has nice black feet. The Aedes, or the Asian tiger mosquito, is the one that has usually the banding or the white banding on it. So if you guys spot that, you should call our health department and let us know because we are looking to collect samples. So we will go into the fields with the San Gabriel Vector Control District and they will actually collect these out of the field and see if they carry any diseases inside them.
How long does it take to become?
Good question. So how long, the question was, how long does it take to become an epidemiologist? Too long. I'm just joking. So a lot of people ask what grade I'm in. I'm in 23rd grade. I know, it feels really good. What grade are you guys in? Like between 3rd and 6th? You're in 2nd grade? Oh, you've got a long way to go. So the minimum requirement to be an epidemiologist is a master's. And typically it's a master's in public health with a specialty in epidemiology. The reason being is they want you to be good in statistics. They also want to have a general knowledge of biology and the ability to write questionnaires and do study design. Because we have to do our own research. So that's the minimum requirement to be an epidemiologist. You don't have to go all the way to 23rd grade. I just didn't stop. Yeah, go ahead.
So does the public health department have animals to also track the animal-borne disease like swine flu, or like do you have farms or?
That's a really good question. And so the question for people who didn't hear it on the site was, do we have any animals at our health department that track disease? So we don't personally, but the CDC does. They're called animal sentinels. What they do is they warn us when there's disease in the area. So there are chickens strewn throughout the United States looking for bird flu. We also have other sentinel animals throughout. Now, that doesn't mean we don't use other animals in our community. So crows, those big blackbirds, we'll actually collect their dead bodies and look and see if they have West Nile virus.
Really?
Fun fact, they are the intended host, meaning they're the one, it's a crow virus. It's also a horse virus. We are unlucky accidents. We happen to get the disease, but it's not our disease to get. Yeah, it's a crow's disease. So we use dead crows to let us know. We also look at dead raccoons and opossums for certain diseases like typhus fever. Another one we look at pretty regularly are ground squirrels. Are you guys familiar? Squirrel has those big long tails. They're beautiful. They run through the trees. They have a cousin that burrows underneath trees, and they form really dense colonies. What's a colony when we talk about animals? If you couldn't tell, I used to work in an animal park. I know a lot about animals. Yeah. So what's a colony, you think? Yeah, it's like a big group of animals. Like when we talk about an ant colony, they form these really, just a bunch right underneath the ground. They can get plague. So we monitor those for plague as well. And there's a technical term for diseases you can get from animals. It's called a zoonosis. Zoo, meaning